Hello world, and welcome to a place forbidden. This was a game on itch.io. I've never known how to pronounce it, and I still don't. What the hell? Where am I? Left mouse button? I definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. I'm just staring at it. L and B. Okay, cool. I can open up all of these. It's a ton of things to be able to open up. Is there something inside one of them? I'm not sure. I'll never know if there's something in the top because I can't see it. Pretty depressing. A dark flower with flies all around. That's not just disgusting. That's disgusting, not just depressing. Aw, it actually fell apart, all the flowers. Pretty depressing. That's a snake eating itself. That's depressing. That might be what he was talking about. What the heck? How did it grow back to life? That's insane. It's crazy, man. That's way too crazy. Almost as crazy as some random person opening up every single door in this place. The handle turns, but I can't open it because it's locked. Someone's doing something fishy here. Very fishy. Visitors. What is this? Is this a hotel? Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. There we go. Hello. Now you can hear me better. Okay, find a key to the front door that was locked in one of the desks. One of those desks. One of them. Huh. They really like that decoration of the I can't see a thing. Who knew it could get this dark outside? What do you mean? It's not that dark. I can see all those trees. Can't see a thing. Can't remember either where I am, what I did to get here, and why someone really likes snakes to eat themselves. Doesn't look like it's plugged in. Unresponsive, maybe because it's not plugged in. That's pretty strange. Who put a computer there without it being plugged in? Last I remember, I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend, but it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about or who sent it. Was that the tick fills up on blood? The pustule pulses on a dead dog's eye. Like these your head shall burst. Like these your head shall burst. That's insane. Who's writing these? You're a good poet. Well, no, you're not. That was a lie. You suck. Welcome message from all our stuff. Welcome. We're glad you're here. The library is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships obviously bereft of their own libraries refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. Pursue our vast stock of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and everything in between. Chat with friendly librarians and employees, and feel free to spend as long as you'd like reading, using our computers, or just spending time here. We always love new visitors. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay no mind. The library is on the other side, and the foundation plays tricks on some visitors' minds. Don't worry though, it's perfectly safe. The staff. Okay, staff, I don't want to be seeing you soon. I might need help finding something, but I think I can do it all on my own. It's a little key I'm looking for. It doesn't look much better than I feel. Jeez, yeah, I'd probably... Phone ringing? Where? I'd probably be feeling as bad as that plant too if there was a phone ringing in a building that I woke up inside of without any memory of how I got there. I hear you, phone. Wait, that's the locked door. Let's like unlock this first. I can't open it. Welcome message. I should be reading. Ah, no. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting. Okay, what the heck? What in the world? You can go now. I can't? Really? You're gonna let me out? That's loud. Open up. Incoming call. Unknown. Accept?
Hello. Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros.
Thank you.
We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for.
How did you get my phone number?
Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
I'd love to get out, please, but the handles are broken in this place. I never signed any document to give you my phone number. The brass key. It doesn't work. Wait, do we have an inventory? That's not the inventory I'm looking for. I don't think we do have an inventory. No, we definitely don't. There's definitely an atmosphere in this one, and I'm feeling it really good. Ouroboros, a circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail, a representation of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholeness, the infinite, and a certain kind of cloying meaninglessness. Never put much stock in mysticism, but in this place it's all pasted all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last I remember, I was on some occult website sitting on the farthest end of the internet, past the places that'd normally dissuade the less curious. Had just a little too much time on my hands. I remember falling asleep. Now I'm here. The recording said that this place is the Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading something about that, but not what or where. If you're reading this, keep an eye out. Something isn't right. V, someone who got lost here, and they're not here anymore because they were killed, and their body was dragged. Oh, keep seeing things out of the corner of my eyes. It's nothing. It's not the souls of the damned who've been taken away by the evil librarian Ouroboros. Ouroboros. I feel like I'm gonna summon something bad into my room just by mentioning that word. Huh? Who? Throw that away. Someone's in here. A long list of books and the dates they were checked out. Funny, none of them have years listed. Only months and days. Well, maybe it hasn't been that long since they've checked them out. What does that even mean? The screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Talk about a blast from the past. All of the phone numbers are 3 digits too short. This place defies time and reason and logic. Doesn't move at all. Feels a little warm to the touch. It's on fire in there. Or it's hell, you know, because who's littering? I'm gonna become the new librarian of this place if you make me.
This place, if you make me.
What was that? Everything's meant to keep you on edge. There's something, a little head popping out of that door. I don't know how it did it, but it did, and I saw it. You can't hide it from me. What is it? A key? A way out? Or neither? Oh, this is what the key was to. What do you mean? This can't be right. This is the same room. Phone. What is that?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed.
What do you mean it's closed?
Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Okay, let me out now. I see it's closed. It's very closed. But can you just open up just for me? Just for a couple of seconds. Oh. They said not to worry about the blinking on the walls. That's what that message was earlier. The note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words, and one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles, veils. After I threw it away, Still not quite right. Like something's watching. Something is watching. Oh my, that wall. Someone banged on that wall a little too hard. They peeled away all the wallpaper or paint scribbles. There's not a real word on this page. Pretty shoddy barricade. Someone must have been desperate to keep someone out or to keep me in. Too smudged to be legible. Okay then. This leads to the same area. Not budging. Still not budging. Someone who took that out. Papers equal parts. Smudged and eligible. What does that even mean? Papers equal parts. Hello? Yes? This is another phone. It's a little bit older than the one I have on hand. What is that? No. Who are you? I'm gonna just stay back here for a little while. I picked up a screwdriver. I can use this. It's not plugged in yet. The computer is sparking. That's kind of strange. It's out of sorts. That doesn't make sense. Who are you? Red-eyed box man. Where'd you go? He's behind one of these bookshelves. Oh no. He went around. Somewhere. Is he outside? No, he's not outside. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come back to it, right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least, immediately, is probably safe. What is this? What if they're not here anymore? But they are here. 0 chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get. Oh, no. V. Those are my footsteps. V, what happened to you? The same chair from earlier, isn't it? Why is the same... Yeah, of course, this is the same building. Why would the chair be different if everything else is the same? Wake up, please. Snap your fingers, snap your legs, maybe break an arm. Break a leg, like they say. Something about this plant feels wrong. Yes, it was over here last time. And now it's decayed so much that it's even transcended dimensions and moved all on its own. Also, that shelf file cabinet was in the middle of these two. And it's not anymore. What happened? Someone moved it. Why would they need to move a file cabinet? Painting? That's not a painting. It's a glass mirror or something. See-through device of the wall. Okay. What are we gonna do with the tools that she gave us? Or he? They had to have given us a hint on the library very early into my professorship. A student came into my office one spring afternoon with a stack of papers in her arms. She said she'd been having strange dreams lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not? She said she'd been having, of a place stretching forward and backwards into infinity. Dreams of hallways splitting into hallways, dreams of being lost in the intricate gusts of some gigantic place that could not possibly exist. On the papers were crude sketches. She was no artist, she said, but something about the dreams had left such a vivid impression on her that putting what was in her brain to the page seemed the only option. She was clearly distressed. When I gently suggested that she visit the university psychologist, oh my freaking goodness, rather than the resident ancient history professor, she violently shook her head, asking if I knew anything about something called Ouroboros. That's the symbol that we are seeing everywhere with the snakes eating each other, of like infinity eating this or something. Or perhaps a library of it. It wasn't entirely clear. That's her dreams that she's having. She escaped somehow. I told her the common knowledge about the symbol, taken from the Egyptians by the Greeks, and from the Greeks by the medieval Europeans, a sign in alchemy, of death and rebirth and so forth. The student continued shaking her head and all through my explanation, until she suddenly cut me off. "Those are too old," she said. "The place for my dreams was modern. There was electricity, computers, but everything seemed ancient and stank of old dust, and damp wood and something else. Please, don't you know of anything in recent times that might have stemmed from that idea?" I confessed that I hadn't, especially considering the size and the many niches of the modern world. She left without another word, leaving her drawing behind. Something about the conversation shook me. I looked through the crude drawings made in shaky hand, and saw in the familiar shapes and designs an odd air of ominous, like looking at the facade of a dark building, and hearing the slightest scratchings of things that shouldn't be, just behind the stones. All very juvenile thoughts, and yet when I went home that evening I brought the drawings. I couldn't help but want to look more into what we discussed, into that Library of Ouroboros. And you got trapped. He got trapped. Didn't he get trapped? There's a lot to read here. It was largely fruitless. I found many sites and articles on alchemy, the symbol itself for the public library in the county, which was located somewhere in rural Wisconsin. But just as the hour crept past
midnight, I found something, the slightest snatch of information at the bottom of a rabbit hole series of links. I will not repeat the website's domain nor my steps to arrive here, for fear that someone might try to replicate what I did. But I will repeat what I found, because just as that student couldn't get the ideas from her head without drawing, I find I can't think of anything else, waking or sleeping. I hope this will help. The Library of Ouroboros, a kind of waking nightmare, arrived upon by those too curious for their own good. Rich in black secrets, rich in dark ideas lost to time, rich in languages from dead races or on other planets. Whoa. The fortunate die, the truly lucky, or perhaps the most unfortunate of all, become tenders for all time, knowing far more than any living person could ever hope to learn, without becoming a permanent or perpetually screaming stain on the face of space and time forever. None have left it unscathed. There are forbidden tomes that would prevent you from breathing should you merely touch them, and the tenders are beyond sanity and jealously keep their terrible secrets. You've searched enough. This is your final warning. That night I slept fitfully, my dreams beset by images of a dark, dusty place, eerie for its supposed normalcy. I could almost feel things passing by, just beneath the floorboards, within the walls watching me. Every exit led to another room, nearly the same as the one before it, and out the window I saw only black. My dreams have been consistently disturbed since that morning, so much so that it is hard for me to teach. So heavily preoccupied is my waking mind. I hope this writing will be enough to put my mind at ease. One last thing. I've since tried to find the student who first contacted me, to tell her what I learned. My hope was that I might be able to put her mind at ease, or at least
commiserate her, but I haven't been able to find her. In fact, since the day she visited my office, her roommates haven't seen her, nor has anyone else, and I fear I might be next. Jeezums, I felt like I was next. We were trapped in that book forever because I had so much knowledge and information that was so good, but so long. So, we learned that this is a place where people go when they're curious about things. And the really curious ones, and then the wise ones get stuck here forever in this library to learn everything about everything. And the ones not so wise or lucky get killed by the monster in here. Also, we learned that this world is connected to other worlds. So there could be aliens in here that are friendly, just like us, trapped. Maybe that's who we saw over there, or it was the monster. What other code do you have for us? Stand before, that's spelled wrong. One room on the compact place to go straight ahead. I have a few tools and rooms in case of the any more good news? Path ahead, at least 0 chance of my is this 4 1 0? Okay, I only see a 4 1 and 0. We're gonna put that into the lock and then guess the last number, since there's only it's 410, right? Oh, 4. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 4, 1, 0. Oh, I've got a lockpick. Except, yeah, of course.
We've given you chances. Ample warning. You proceed, we threaten.
With what?
Continue on your current path, and they will find
Who?
nothing left of your head. We swear it. For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
Please. I'd love to go back. I don't want to be here. I'm not wise. I don't care about all this garbage. I'd rather be oblivious to the secrets that go on here. Just let me go. Oh, this might be the way out. Or it's the way forward. What's this lockpick for? Is there a chest? We opened a chest to get a key to a chest. That's so strange. Hey. There it is. Why do I have a phone? Why do I have a phone? What? What is this? Where is this phone coming from? There's a lock right here. There's a lock. What? Is it telling me that I need to go to the phone? The phone? What the? What the? What? Oh, frick. Why is the phone transcending space and time? What the heck? What do you want from me, phone? What did I ever do to you? Why are you breaking my game like this? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry I liked my new phone. Well, it's not that new, but it's newer. More than you, phone. Just let me do this one thing. This is so weird. I don't know if that's meant to happen. I have a feeling it's not meant to happen. Yeah, I think we might have to restart the game.